I'll be the first to admit that I'm not great at baking, but if you decided this is the year that you're going to make something for your mum this Mother's Day, then check out this really simple carrot cake recipe, and who knows, you may end up getting top marks and then becoming Son of the Year, just like I did.
Firstly, it's a good idea to get all of the ingredients together and weigh out what you'll need before you get started, and you can see a list of the ingredients for this recipe in the comments box below. First things first, get a big mixing bowl and then sieve in your 175 grams of self-raising flour. And then sieve in your 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda as well. You now need to chuck in all of the rest of your dry ingredients, and that includes the 175 grams of soft brown sugar, the 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. And once you've made sure you've peeled your carrots, you need to coarsely grate in 175 grams of carrots into the mixing bowl. And they should look something like this. You now need to add in your 175 millilitres of sunflower oil and then crack in 3 eggs. Then grate in the zest of 1 orange into the mixing bowl. And now you've got all of the ingredients together, all you need to do is thoroughly mix it with a wooden spoon until it's all combined. And don't worry if it looks a little bit runny, because that's how it's meant to be. And once that's done, you need to get yourself a baking tin for the cake. Now you can either go with a circular one or a square one, it doesn't really matter, but you need to make sure the mixture doesn't fill over half the tin. Before you put the mixture in, you need to make sure you grease it generously with some butter. Or, if you've got a tin which the bottom comes off of, you need to put in some greaseproof paper. Or, if you're American, parchment paper. And then, pour your cake mixture in. The cake's now ready to go in the oven. You need to put it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees for between 35 and 45 minutes. And make sure you keep checking it whilst it's cooking. In the meantime, we can prepare the frosting. So put 125 grams of icing sugar into a bowl, then a couple of good big spoonfuls of cream cheese in as well. You then need to squeeze the juice from half of your orange into the bowl as well. Now, depending on whether you want it to be more of a glaze or more of a thicker iced topping will depend on how much orange juice you want to use. Then just mix it all together. Once your buzzer's gone off for the cake, take it out the oven. You then need to check that it's cooked all the way through, so get yourself a knife, stick it in, and if it comes out clean, it's done. You then need to stick it onto a wire rack to let it cool. And then once it's cooled, all you need to do is drizzle over your frosting. You can either use a knife or let it drip down naturally to give it a bit more of an authentic look. Leave the cake for at least an hour in order to let the frosting set, and then it's ready to serve, and you can usually cut this into about 10 pieces. And you can check out even more recipes by clicking on one of the videos coming up.